Okay, boys, in 10 minutes, let's digest the big news. Your Twitch career has a dead end, has an expiration date.
It's over.
Like the yogurt, that's the same.
Exactly. It is
Once
rotten.
it expires, it goes bad real fast.
True. So why, guys? Why are people's careers at risk in Twitch or your future?
With Twitch's latest DMCA strikes and even getting struck.
No, stroke, that's another thing. Even I know that's another thing.
And even for deleted content, like even when clips have been deleted and everything, they still getting struck with the stroke.
Down. They're getting stroked.
Getting stroke.
Hard.
So Twitch is just, and I don't know if you guys saw the Twitch's apology letter, email.
No. Tell us about that. I don't want to read that crap. Tell us.
Tell it. Oh, yeah.
Sure.
So basically,
I'll look it up.
in real fast, we can put it on the screen here. It's Twitch saying they didn't see it coming. Twitch said.
I didn't see it either.
Twitch said they had no idea that DMCA strikes would happen to this extent. In previous years, they have seen about 50 DMCA strikes a year. 50. So they knew it was a problem, but it wasn't enough of a problem to be addressed. And now there are thousands happening. In it, they didn't see it coming. It wasn't enough that YouTube went through the exact same thing years ago. The exact same thing. YouTube did it, solved it, moved on. Twitch didn't see it coming, though. It was out of the blue. No one saw it happening. And so they gave creators tools and time to fix it, right? They gave creators the tool to mass delete all content on their Twitch channel. And they gave them a whole whopping 3 days to do so.
I mean, if everyone is jumping from a cliff and they generally end up dead, I'm not expecting to die, you know? I mean, we will jump and we will say what will happen, you know?
So, that is basically the email.
Days.
They didn't see it coming. They apologized. They didn't give everyone enough time. Yada yada yada. Then
I heard their music streaming thing. They didn't have the actual licenses for the music they were putting on it or something. It wasn't working.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So the Twitch soundtrack that they came out with as a solution got shut down because it wasn't fully licensed.
How dumb can you be? Like, I will give you a solution that will make the ship even worse. Are you happy?
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's kind of it's that thing where a company like Twitch, with having all the data, the money, and everything, didn't see it coming, while other companies, big platforms, YouTube, went through the whole thing already. And they didn't see it coming. It just, sounds pretty, what do you call it, disingenuous or dishonest.
I think so.
Yeah.
They're a 9-year-old company. Of course, the owner is Amazon, and you're telling me you didn't see it coming, and that you didn't do a proper licensed musical service. It's like,
yeah, that is the worst. They would have been better recommending other services like Pretzel Rock, Stream Beats, whatsoever. That would have been like,
no, how dare you promoting another thing that is not Amazon friendly, you know?
But while they might have saved their own.
How dare you promote your partner's services? No.
Right.
But I don't know, is that for real? Is this not just an excuse? Because in the end, it seems that the music industry is using algorithms to actually detect the audio tracks from the videos. Okay, very simple thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems that even if you delete every one of your clips, the clips will still be stored in the system in which the actual detection happened.
Right.
Even if you delete everything. So basically you delete all of your stuff for absolutely no reason, because you will end up being banned anyway. So Twitch is like, yeah, bro, you delete your stuff and be careful deleting the right content, because in the end, I don't freaking care, and you will be banned anyway. I like you. They are spitting in the face of the users.
Yeah, it's just it
Right.
shows they're not, and we're talking, of course, your average streamer, I'd say, who cares, man? It's probably a college dorm kid playing Call of Duty trying to get some viewers, or a kid on Fortnite, but
Yeah.
we're talking Tim the Tapman and others
Nick.
that are actually in the 6 digits. We're talking big money.
Yeah.
And you're treating them the same as Joe in his mom's basement.
Mhm.
And it's like
There was even
I like Joe.
what I thought was even the cherry on top of all of it was yesterday I saw it on Twitter, and if I find it, I'll put it up. Someone saying that in some cases even game music is copyrighted.
It is.
So-
For example, Final
Yeah.
Fantasy, it's
Yeah.
actually copyrighted.
So Twitch's solution, what they tweeted out was just mute the game audio. So
Are you mentally insane?
So now
Like-
you have people. Now you have you have a dead stream. It's gameplay footage, no sound, absolute silence. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
No, seriously, guys, imagine a streamer like, for example, Pokimane. It just came out a new Final Fantasy 20, and we will start. But wait a second, guys, I have to mute everything. MX, BMG, music, menu music, okay. And now I have like Jet's audio, and we start the game. Oh, guys, by the way, if you want to hear the original soundtrack, you have to buy the game. What?
Yeah, it's quite something. It's quite something.
Or developers make it so all you hear is the sound effects of like swords.
Even that have copyright. Be careful. Even that have copyright.
That's really good. I think even Mario's sound effects, like his
Mario, yeah.
sound phrases, are
Yes, yeah.
copyrighted.
So, taking all that into consideration, and I know we touched on it a little bit, I think a couple episodes ago or so, do you think this could be one of the reasons or the reason for Twitch to just finally lose a significant amount of market share or just completely die off?
Who are you asking that?
Oh, both of you. Everyone.
Oh,
In the comments, you guys.
and don't forget, guys, hit the subscribe button with a bell and a like along the way. But guys, I think if Jeff Bezos wants us to keep going, it'll recover. It'll keep going. It'll just toss money at it, and things will work out.
Okay, question mark. Why would Jeff Bezos care
That
about
was-
Twitch?
Yeah, that's what I was getting.
That's, I think, the
Right now,
important question.
Twitch is a shit show. Okay, it's a real shit show. The only thing they can do is create a DMCA control tool feature. Like, for example, as I said, on Final Fantasy, if I put a Final Fantasy on my YouTube, I will receive a copyright strike, like a soft one, in which I can counterclaim it, and they will basically accept that it is fair use. Good. You can't do that on Twitch.
No.
You need a full-fledged feature that will manage this situation between the end user and the company.
Yeah.
That's hard to manage.
And I think the other issue that they had is that, some people do own or have licensed music, like that they hold the license to stream it and to display it on stream, but there is no tool on Twitch's site to take that into consideration. So people even get
Exactly.
a DMCA strike even though they hold the license, so then you got to counterclaim it, and at that point might already be banned and lose time and money until you finally get the counterclaim and prove that you have the license to play that music.
Exactly. Like, for example, in the early days, while PewDiePie had the partnership with Disney, he could actually use Disney content without the copy strikes. Like, that's amazing.
Yeah. But back to your question, yeah, like right now, Twitch is a shit show. It's not making any money, like profitable. So why would he keep going with it? Why would Amazon not just do?
We can think about how what there is on Twitch that can be profitable. Okay, we are speaking about a sector of the market that doesn't really have any other strong competitors, because still Twitch is still probably the biggest streaming platform, even if we have a fast-growing YouTube and a fast-growing Facebook gaming. Okay, it's still the biggest. But again,
by far.
While a Facebook can actually put all of the ads that they already have on the stream, so you can actually earn money and manage that situation easily. Same for YouTube. They already have a ads structure that they can manage everything. Twitch doesn't have shit at all.
Right.
And they are just giving you ads of Amazon. Okay, free ads for them. Right. Is it worth to maintain servers, structure, updates,
employees,
workers, employees, and everything?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't see any reason, if they don't have like a future plan to exploit this platform, to earn at all.
I think
they're gonna launch their YouTube.
They're gonna what?
Sorry.
What?
Do you think Amazon one day? Do you think companies, and this is kind of just speculating, would want? You heard the rumors of Apple testing out their own search engine. Do you think companies that are so big, they're going to try to create their own YouTube?
I mean, there have been other platforms exactly like YouTube before that just aren't around anymore. And in the early days of YouTube. And I think at this point, Google and with that YouTube are just in such a position that it would be extremely hard for someone to enter the market and make it work. But
I mean, if you think about Vimeo, for example, Vimeo is the main competitor of YouTube. But remember that due to the fact that YouTube is owned by Google, okay? Is it owned by Google, right? Yeah. I was like,
not in this reality, in the other one. Reality.
If you do research on Google, what you will find in the SERP is almost always a YouTube video, never a Vimeo video. Why? Because that's their own stuff. They can actually take that data and give you value. It's not a monopoly, but it's just that they have it, they give it to you for free. But that's actually a monopoly that they're creating involuntarily, or maybe voluntarily, but that's...
I'm sure they're aware of it and exploiting it to the extent that they can. But I think that's a good point, and I think that's where Twitch is coming short, is that Twitch is owned by Amazon, which in essence the two of them have nothing in common. YouTube has streaming, YouTube has still all this tons of offline content that can't be consumed at any given time from almost anywhere in the world. Same with Facebook. They have all the other things that are connected to live streaming, and they don't rely on live streaming. And Twitch only has live streaming. And even though they're backed up by Amazon, which has a lot of money and that could dump money in for days, at the end of the day, there's nothing on Amazon that can directly help Twitch to...
I mean, they could, like, for example, if we take Google is giving you an added value by providing you a video, right? From YouTube.
Right.
Amazon could show you the product of a game and show you a connected streamer. But the problem is, if they show you Twitch while you're going on Amazon, you are maybe with a buy intent, you want to buy the game, but you go to Twitch, you see the game, okay, I will not buy it anymore.
Yeah, you experience
like it will never work. Like, exactly. I don't know why Amazon did actually buy Twitch. What is was it a PR move? I don't know.
And I think that's a good point. I think the integration, I mean, even if you think about it, they have Amazon Music, Amazon Prime Video. They could probably figure out a way to integrate Twitch live streaming with Prime Video, but then it's the same thing. You go onto Amazon because you're maybe looking for a movie and you're looking to rent or buy the movie to watch it if it's not included in your Prime subscription, or maybe you don't have a Prime subscription. But then you see a live stream, and then it's the same thing you were talking about. You get distracted, and you're not actually buying out of impulse what you were intended to buy.
Lower the conversion rate. If I say this phrase, it will lower the conversion rate in any company that has a management, and especially stakeholders, they will spit in my face. Facts.
It's just they're losing money. A lot.
Hacked up.
For a company like Amazon, even losing 0.01% of the conversion rate, that's millions that they are losing.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Well, you tell us, viewers. What's
yeah,
your
at the end of the day, why did they acquire Twitch?
Would you
That's a
buy
good
Twitch?
question. That's actually
Like,
a good question.
That's a good question to end it.
If I had $10 billion and I didn't know what to do with 1 billion of them, would you buy Twitch? Let us know.
I mean, I would actually buy I don't know, an ISIL. Oh, they already have an ISIL. They have the Amazon ISIL. No, there is actually an ISIL that I bought. Yeah.
But
Is that the turtle one?
it's what was the thing? Oh, like with anyone, even if you look at Facebook, when Zuckerberg buys other companies, it's usually direct competitors, and then it benefits him to an extent. But for Amazon, I really see absolute no connection whatsoever why they bought Twitch.
In the beginning, I was thinking they are buying Twitch to actually buy the data of Twitch to actually have a better gaming conversion rate on their own side. Because if they know who watches the games a lot, they have a premium segment of the market and of the data they can use for remarketing and retargeting campaigns on that audience. So basically, I am giving an ad to people that I am 95% sure that they will convert and they will buy it from me.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys remember there was Amazon Prime benefits for video game pre-orders? They said they were doing. They used to do back when I think they got Twitch. It was 20% off if you pre-ordered on Amazon video games if you had Twitch Prime.
I remember something like that. Yeah, it wasn't for long though.
Yeah, and then
Because
it
they
died.
saw it don't work.
Yeah.
They lost money with that probably because those who actually used that promotion were the ones that already were buying on Amazon.
Right. They were going to buy it no matter what.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the point.
And they just
Sell it.
saved their money, but didn't generate enough new customers.
So you have a
to
minus 20% of
I
conversion.
agree.
That is
Boys,
mad.
I think that covers it.
But yeah, let us know in the comments
That's
why you
Twitch.
think Amazon bought Twitch.
So
And
last question, very, very fast. How much time do you think Twitch will survive? Time.
Well, if
How much time?
If we're speaking of how long Amazon could potentially fund Twitch, for however long I think they want. I think how long, given...
I mean, when do you think they will deprecate the project?
I would say
If it doesn't change.
if there is nothing changing by the end of 2021, so exactly in a year, if they're still in the same shithole, I think we will see YouTube and Facebook claiming a lot more of the market share and taking that away from Twitch, if nothing is changing. And I think there will be a threshold or a point where Amazon will just drop it because they either don't want to deal with it or because they can't think of a solution to reclaim the market share or hold their position any longer. So I would say if nothing is changing by the end of next year, Twitch will probably pull the plug, merge with something else, be sold to someone, but I think Amazon is going to drop it.
Okay, Edward? Same question?
I think 6 to 12 months.
Okay, I will go with 6 to 10 months. And I am quite positive today. So what do you think will be the dead end of Twitch? Tell us down there in the comments and we are gonna roll this